There's a standoff in Ventura County. You see some aerial shots by the chopper. There seems to be some sort of raid that went down at a cannabis farm. It was staffed almost entirely by illegal alien labor. And all of a sudden, Antifa, local agitators came in, and it looks like they've kind of surrounded federal agents. They had to fly a chopper in to resupply the guys down there. It seems to be like there's a lot more intensity now with each one of these raids. How do you see this going forward?
Well, if the roles were reversed, the left would be saying it's an insurrection, right? I mean, like, you have federal law enforcement that have clear authority to enforce clear federal law. And if you are illegally employed in this country, that is a violation of federal law. And so when you have folks, particularly in California, who are trying to interpose themselves in between the lawful process that this country has, that's a big problem. And there's certain parts of the country, like Florida, you would never be able to get away with that for 2 seconds. But I think what's happened in California, they've really developed a sense of entitlement to simply disregard federal laws they don't like, particularly with regard to immigration. And this has been happening for many years. And so I think the situation has escalated. I think that clearly they're in the wrong, but this is likely not going to stop in California anytime soon, because I think this has just been embedded in the psyche there that somehow they can disregard laws they don't want to follow.
Governor, is ICE being too nice? You see some video. I mean, they're doing, like, I guess, de-escalation tactics, which probably is the right move. But the more you tangle with these crazy people, the more it gives them confidence. And if you don't make arrests and knock some heads together and show them that you may get hurt when you come in and block law enforcement, they're just going to get more and more angry. Do you think that they could step up some of their tactics?
Well, I think what would happen if that were tried in Florida, we would have our state agencies, and I'm sure a lot of the local police and sheriffs would be working. And so ICE has the mission of apprehending the illegals. If we had people that were trying to block a street, we in the state of Florida, we would take care of that, no problem, and work very cooperatively. I think the problem is when you're in a place like California, ICE doesn't get the support that they need from the locals. I think there's a lot of police officers individually who want to be helpful, but the political leadership is not allowing that to happen. So I wouldn't necessarily say that it's ICE has to take care of all of that, because some of that absolutely needs to be done with state and local assets.
No, you're 100% right. It's actually more dangerous when the locals in California don't provide backup, because then the ICE agents are outnumbered and it gets a little hairy. All right, Governor DeSantis, hopefully there's no visitors from some of these people over the weekend with these gators. Chomp, chomp. Good to see you. Click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You won't get it anywhere else.
Huh?